It is time now for the Sweetheart program brought to you today by the First Bank.
Call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
Our sweetheart for today here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 and MuleshoeTV.com is probably among the oldest residents of Muleshoe in Bailey County. He just celebrated his 90th birthday, and he is Cleo Ward. Cleo Ward was born a Okie, but he certainly is a Texan. He was born July the 12th, 1924 in Hugo, Oklahoma, to Arthur Edmund and Vivian Ward. And Cleo, you are being recognized by the First Bank of Muleshoe, all the bank you'll ever need. Of course on First Street, where they can make you first when you bank with them. And the First Bank will put your name up on the new digital marquee of the First Bank located at the Crossroads in downtown Muleshoe. When Cleo Ward was only 6 months old, he became a Texan. He and his family moved from Oklahoma to Texas in a covered wagon. They were at Fluvanna working when the weather turned West Texas cold, and that West Texas wind took the tarp off of the Ward's wagon, and Cleo, being just a little tiny baby, didn't fare too well and almost died. The Ward family settled in Bailey County south of Muleshoe in 1925. And I figured that Cleo Ward and Claude Riley are certainly among the oldest longtime residents of Muleshoe and Bailey County. And a message now from our sponsor.
And the First Bank, where being the boss just got easier. As a business owner, everyday details can take up so much of your time. The First Bank Business Check Card has 7 built-in benefits to help manage tasks so you can spend more time doing what you love, running your business. Work smart, worry less. For more information on the First Bank MasterCard Business Check Card and its benefits and how they can help make your business run more efficiently, visit them 202 South Main Street or call 806-272-4515. They're online at fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
There were seven children in the Arthur Edmund Ward family, including Cleo. He has a brother, Dudley, who lives in Hobbs, and 5 sisters, Leatrice Garth, Mrs. Wayne Garth of Dumas, and Helen Vinson, Mrs. Floyd Vinson of Denison. His sisters who are deceased are Hazel Carter, Edna Harner, and Roxy Darcy. The Ward family moved when Cleo was just 12 years old to near the old cemetery. Cleo Ward went to school in Muleshoe. He met Ruby McMahon here. Now, Ruby remembers that she probably was about 6 years old when she first put her eyes on Cleo. The McMahon family was working out in a cotton field hoeing cotton. And then later, although she had always admired him, her parents let her go to town one night, and there was, of course, Cleo. But did you know he first dated her sister Evelyn? But he put his eyes on Ruby. She said she always has loved Cleo Ward. and she still does, even more today than when she first saw him at 6 years of age. She said she thinks that day that her parents let her go to town was a Sunday, and probably that night she and Cleo went to church together. She was from Progress and the daughter of Bud and Dora Buell McMahon. Cleo and Ruby were married January the 19th, 1957, at the Northside Church of Christ in Muleshoe, and have lived all of their married life here. Cleo and Ruby have 3 sons: Cecil of Muleshoe, Danny of Lubbock, and Marvin, who lives in Amarillo. Also, they have 5 grandchildren. They are members of the Muleshoe Church of Christ. Cleo is a retired farmer. His sons always were taught to help on the farm, and when school was out, always Ruby would take the 3 boys right from school out to the field to help their father on the farm, teaching them a valuable life lesson that work is important. Cleo also cut, baled, and stacked hay. Every year he always has a big garden. One year he even had 10 acres of pinto beans. Even in his 90th year of life, he and Ruby have a big, beautiful garden just north of their home on West 4th Street, where they have grown carrots, onions, radishes, watermelons, turnips, okra, cucumbers, corn, squash, peppers, and tomatoes. He used to have such a big operation in his garden that many years ago he sold his vegetables to Lee's Vegetable Stand, which was located out on the Clovis Highway. Of course, Cleo Ward has always supported his wife, as she has supported him. Ruby Ward made beautiful decorated cakes for the public, and Cleo always helped her in every way he could, especially in taking those large cakes and helping her set it up for weddings, anniversaries, and other celebrations. So they're a real good pair. Cleo Ward is a very humble man. His son Cecil describes his father as a very humble person. He never boasts about anything. He is a kind, quiet, supportive husband and family man. A long-time faithful listener to Channel 6 in the Mule Train News, too. Probably one of our longest listeners. But most of all, Cleo Ward is a Christian gentleman. And we salute you on your 90th birthday. Cleo Ward, a happy belated birthday to you, and you are being recognized by the First Bank of Muleshoe, and your name is going up on the big digital new marquee of the First Bank, located in downtown Muleshoe at the Crossroads. God bless you, Cleo Ward, and your wife Ruby, and also your family.
Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so blue.
Listen for the Sweetheart program, brought to you today by the First Bank, every Monday through Saturday here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 in our rotation. You can also find it online, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Sweetheart link at the top of the page. We name a new Sweetheart every week. If you would like to nominate someone to be our Sweetheart, we need a short biography and a picture. You can call us 806-272-3990.